So I wanted to take a few updates with this video to go over two interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you guys could hit that like button on the video, as it always helps a lot, and as always I very much appreciate it. Now, the stories I want to talk about in this video are focused on 1. The Video Game Awards set to go live tomorrow, with Jeff Keighley teasing big things coming to the event, including 15 reveals happening during the live stream, so that's pretty big. And 2, PS5 Update 2.30 has released, fixing 3 issues people have been having with their PlayStation 5s, and we'll talk about all of that in this video alongside the awards and reveals, of course. First, let me know if you're having any issues at this point with your PlayStation 5 after the last update, or has it still been smooth sailing for people? I've already revealed I've had a few hiccups, which is normal for console launches, but I've seen people mention no issues, making me pretty jealous of their experience so far. It's not like my experience has been tremendously horrible, but there's been some issues here and there. But what about you guys? So comment below. Have you been having any issues with your PlayStation 5 at this point? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PS5 Update 20.02-02.30, which is basically broken down to update 2.30 if you don't want to say all of those firmware update numbers. So this update brings with it 3 fixes, and we'll go over those and talk about each fix. This update brings with it the following. This system software update improves system performance. So this one is commonly stated across updates now from what we've seen. The UI is already pretty smooth, so I'm curious what performance this refers to. But now getting into the actual 3 fixes. 1, resolved an issue where data transfers and downloads were cancelled when trying to download content while a data transfer from a PlayStation 4 is in progress. I have not personally had this issue where I'm downloading some game off the store and at the same time I'm also transferring data from a PlayStation 4, causing both to get cancelled. If you had this issue and you frequently transfer data from your PlayStation 4, this should definitely make your life easier. 2, some issues that were causing errors during text input in some PS4 games have been resolved. I also haven't had this issue, and I've been playing games like The Last of Us Remastered Multiplayer, Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and Need for Speed Heat. I wish they were a bit more specific here. What errors are you referring to and what games, just to see if it's actually been fixed for most people or not. 3, the connection stability has been improved for some Wi-Fi routers. So from what I've seen online, most people haven't had issues with the connectivity speeds of the PlayStation 5. It's actually been the opposite, mostly praise. Again, here I'm curious, what type of stability issues were these? Was it lost connections, major variance in download speeds, fluctuating heavily, things like that? Regardless, these are the fixes with the latest update. Let me know if you had any of these issues with your PlayStation 5. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second story of the video, 15 world premieres set to drop tomorrow evening at the Game Awards. These are new game announcements that are being mentioned here, the ones we're going to talk about. Reading from pushsquare.com, alongside the reveals, Jeff Keighley confirms for the Game Awards this Thursday there will be another 12 to 15 brand new game announcements lying in wait. These titles will range from the biggest AAA projects through to promising indie experiences. Show producer and host Keighley confirmed the news on Twitter, saying, "I'm talking more about brand new games that have not been announced at all." So again, in terms of the 12 to 15 reveals, this is in reference to games that have not been announced yet and will be announced at the show tomorrow. Again, here for PlayStation fans though, there's 2 big reveals we're waiting for, and those are for Silent Hill PlayStation 5 and Metal Gear Solid PlayStation 5. Metal Gear Solid PlayStation 5 is rumored to be a remake of the first Metal Gear Solid game from the people over at Blue Point Games. It's also rumored to have been in development for the last 3 years alongside Demon's Souls, which recently released. So at this point, if those rumors are true, the 3-year development, then I would assume it's ready to have a debut, and the Game Awards would of course again be a perfect spot for that. Silent Hill PlayStation 5 is a reboot of the franchise, rumored to be in the the works over at Sony Interactive Entertainment Japan in collaboration with Konami and Kojima. And Kojima is rumored to be a part of the project as well, which is surprising if true, considering how things went down between Konami and Kojima all those years ago. And it would be ironic that it happens at the Game Awards. If people remember, the Kojima couldn't come to the Game Awards, and if this game gets announced at the Game Awards and you see Kojima as a part of it and it's a Konami collaboration, that'll be interesting to see. This one, though, has been pushed to be at the awards by multiple leakers, so we'll see if it actually ends up being at the event. It seems like Silent Hill is the more likely one to be at the show. Besides those two, though, one game that I hope is there but probably won't be there is God of War Ragnarok. The game is set to release next year, and if in fact it will release then and not be delayed to 2022, then you would assume that they have gameplay ready. And the Game Awards has been a place in the past where Sony has dropped major teasers and reveals for games like The Last of Us, Uncharted 4, etc. So I wouldn't be as surprised if Ragnarok shows up at the awards. We also had Morris Law's Dead, who said that his sources have stated that a God of War Ragnarok trailer was meant to be showcased this year with jaw-dropping visuals. This is what his source stated. His sources have been right with Ragnarok's release date before it was officially announced of it releasing in 2021, so I assume there's some credence to this jaw-dropping trailer we're meant to get this year but haven't yet so far. And again, the Game Awards would be a great spot for that trailer. As I've said before, though, I don't think all three of these games will be there, if any of them at all, and I also personally don't even think Sony needs, not that it won't happen, I don't think Sony needs to drop a God of War Ragnarok trailer when they have multiple other games coming out in the first half of 2021, unless that is, and this is a long shot, unless that is God of War Ragnarok itself could be coming out in the first half of next year, but rumors so far have stated that it's coming out in late 2021, so I guess we'll see tomorrow what happens. But you guys let me know if you think we'll see God of War Ragnarok tomorrow or not. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with drop the big reveals. Tomorrow is meant to be a big day. I'm excited for what's to come. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with drop the big reveals, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.